Hello friends, today I'm gonna create fall nails because they are trending right now. And I'm gonna use my pre-made nail extensions after a long time. These are easy to have in the time limit. You know that how I create these and what technique I use to make them. If you are a beginner, then you can watch my old videos. The tutorials for this hack has been uploaded. You can check and I'll give the link in the description. Beginner must watch. You can use any pointy tool to hold the nail extensions like this. See, it's perfect. I'll do the same process with others. You can see that these are pre-made extensions and are not perfect and not that much thick. When you try this hack, it doesn't matter that you make these perfectly. You just have to focus on the length and the size of your nail bed. That's it. When you put this on or your nails and feel like you don't need to hold these like this, then you can cure these in your big lamp. I'm using my small mini lamp before because I don't have long real nails at this time and the extensions can be moved downside if I don't hold them. After having them on, next I'm gonna cut them from the sides with the scissors. These are hard gel extensions and you know that the hard gel is very hard to break. That's why I make these thin so I can cut them easily with any sharp tool. I'm gonna go with the oval shape because the length of the nails will not be so long. I'll keep them medium and the shape for this length will be perfect if I do oval, I think. This is the overlay method which I'm doing here to make the nails smooth and even in the surface. Many professionals use this method and technique to make perfect nail extensions, and if we work with the hard gel, then we have to apply it like this. Believe me, your extensions will look like a professionally done. I'll show you why I'm saying this. Look closely in this step and see the apex that came out so perfect and smooth because I applied the right technique for doing this. Now nobody can say that they are pre-made and I attach them separately. After doing all the nails, now it's time to take a look from the downside and make the lower surface shiny, non-sticky and smooth with the non-wipe top coat. I'll reach the side corners with the thin brush and apply the top coat there too because the hard gel could not be there while having these extensions on and some gaps are visible. I did not press the extensions that much because my real nails are short and if I pressed too much then I could get the gel cured on my skin. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. So avoid this and be careful while doing this. Let's give them their real shape. I took my filer and start filing the side corners of the nails. I'm not applying that much pressure because I already cut them with the scissor and I just have to focus on the rounding the corners to make a good oval shape. One nail is done and I did the same process with others. Shaping is done and after wash my hands, now it's time to make our theme fall nails. Let's get the base part first and for that I picked my pink shade and also I'm gonna use my nail extension brush because this brush is so good to apply the base layers. It makes the application very easy and smooth. For last finger, I'm gonna use black shade because I saw many inspos and they all have that same nail art which have a whole golden nail with some 3D lines like gel blobs. So I'll do that on this finger. The chrome powder look different on every base color and mostly many artists use base like black base to apply this on and in fall theme they all use this base. It's not necessary that you have to make it solid black with non-transparency at all. You can apply the gel according to your theme nails. I want my chrome to look more goldeny, like darkish golden. That's why I applied the black gel. You can keep it transparent or white as per your choice. For make the aura effect, I applied the matte top coat on the thumb because I'm gonna use this sponge and I think make the nail matte work well for aura design, and the sponge can do it better on matte surface as compared to shiny one. And applied the last nail shiny top coat to apply the chrome for better application because chrome work only on shiny smooth surface. And after the shiny top coat layer, now I took my IBD gel to make the 3D blob lines. I am first time creating this design and don't know how they will come. I took my dotting tool to make this design. The nail area is small already and I don't think I can make blob lines more than 3. Turn my hand upside down so the gel can self level and the shapes will look more up and 3D. I'll use liquid lipstick for the aura effect. In my last videos, I was talking about this lipstick. It has a matte finish and go well for the aura and ombre nails. I've created blush nails before with this and they came out perfectly. I'm using this sponge to make the effect smooth and spread the product equally on the nail by dabbing it like this. Once I get the first layer blended, then I apply more product to make the center dark. I'm doing this step 3 to 4 times and once I get satisfied with the look, then I move to the next nail. This is 3 number brush and I think this length will be good for making thin lines. I've seen many self-nail creators who use these brushes, but they have in the color pink, and when I saw the quality of these brushes, then I bought these and literally they have the best quality I have ever seen. I'm creating the main nail art design of the fall nails. I included some basic and normal designs which shows the fall nail theme. I did not apply the top coat and matte coat to cover this aura effect. I'll do it later. I make sure I don't make the thick lines. I want thin lines and this is one of my favorite design. I apply one coat of top coat and took the yellow gel polish with the help of dotting tool and directly put the dots or drops on the nails without curing the top coat because I want some dry leaves effect on this nail. The fall nails are incomplete without the yellow leaves and we don't have to make it perfect. I'm just dropping the dots and wait for them to be spread in the gel layer. After few seconds, I took my brush to mix the yellow gel in the top coat. I'm not gonna mix them completely, but make sure that the yellow dots have no clean lines. Like I want them to look like abstract nail art. Once I'm done with the yellow leaves design, then I cure that for 60 seconds and then took my white gel pen to make the small 2 dots in the pair and make the random comma shapes. I added the white gel pen because it will go well with the white French art. I'll create thin French tip with my liner brush because I think this will look better with this combination because two nails have thin art and if I'll make this French tip a bit thick then this nail will look more like Korean nails or something French basic nail art. So I don't want that. First, I mark the limit line and then I go with the sidelines to create a border. But at the same time, I fill up all the blank area just to adjust and equally fill the gel polish. Once I satisfied with the line French tip and make sure the lines are clean and no any harsh line is there, then I seal this with top coat. I made the digital version of these nails first and then I'm creating in real. The nail art is done and now let's move to the extra elements like stones and all that stuff. I used so much of golden metal balls. You can see the quantity and I'm gonna use this today also. As you know that I use my hard gel to stick these things but today I thought I should use the base coat for these steps. Because I have that mini lamp and that lamp can cure every gel within a second. But when it comes to the hard gel, it takes time like 10 seconds to polymerize the gel and the embellishments can move from their area where we desire them to stick. So that's why I'm using the base coat today and I was right. The small balls are taking so much time to arrange in my desired style and I immediately cure them with my mini lamp and it makes my work easy with taking less time. Both nails are done and now move to the pink nail. For this nail, I'll use this small flower charm and I'm using these first time I did not create any nail art in which I use this flower since I bought the charms. But today the time has come and I'll use this with golden balls in a manner that the balls look like the stem of the flower. After that, now I'll place the pearl at the end of the stem because I'm feeling that something is missing. It's not complete yet. And when I stick the pearl, now it's perfect. I arranged all the embellishments like I want. There is no any inspo that I took as my real inspo. Seal everything with the non-wipe top coat and one thing I'll say that I make heavy nails with big charms but sometimes the minimum is max. I created these fall nails because they are trending and I kept these simple and minimal. If you want me to create minimal nail arts with simple design then comment now. This is the final look and I loved this so much. How about you? Comment now and see you in my next video. Bye.